For 400 years after slave ships made their first journey from Africa to the American colonies, our next guests are putting a spotlight on the consequences that still resonate to this very day, and was celebrating the unsung contributions of Black Americans and talking about ways to correct a really shameful history.
400 million people of African descent living outside of the continent.
Yeah.
And every single person needs to go to Africa to experience that.
I'm good. I am the Kenyan beast. I'm a beast because what I do needs a beast heart. What I do needs a beast heart.
A beast heart. So, do you know African Americans?
Yes, I know African Americans.
Black Americans the same, right?
Yeah, sure.
So, you as a Kenyan young boy,
Yeah.
as a Kenyan beast, what do you think of the African Americans?
African Americans also they are Africans. They are Africans.
Yes.
They have our roots, and I think I see them. They are very hardworking.
Yes.
And you know, for you to live in a land where you are black, we are half black, and you know you are just black.
Yes.
It's very hard. So you need a beast heart to live in a land where there is pure whites. So that one I give them.
Yes.
They are go-getters, you know.
Yes.
Their women are so beautiful.
Yes.
And I love their accent, you know, their accent.
Yes.
Another thing I know about African Americans or Black Americans, they are so much, they are talented, you know, they have talents. A lot of musicians of USA, maybe, they are black. Sometimes ballers, they are black, you know. They are very talented. Another thing I know about African American, I know for one Arsenal player. I think he's Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
You know, but all in all, I know they are good people. I don't have any negative side on them.
Yes.
People say maybe about when they are on their country there.
Yes.
Maybe they practice, you know, they are very hard. They are very harsh. Maybe the insecurity, something like that, but I don't believe that.
Yes.
I believe everyone choose to be on a gangster side on his or her own.
Yes.
But in general, they are good people.
They are good people.
If you have an African heart, you are a good person.
Yes.
If you have an African root, you are a good person.
So,
I believe that.
Would you love to live in the United States?
You know, this question is very hard because I will say, maybe if I say no,
yes.
One day I want to visit there and they'll say, you are not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
But I love to visit everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I love to visit everywhere in the world, but I not love to live there. Even if I get a chance of getting a green card, I will not take it to go and live there. I love Africa, and I'm an African.
Yes.
I will tend more to improve my Africa. I will improve my Kenya. I will improve this Africa to be like the US, so that people don't move from Africa and go to the US for green pasture.
Yes.
Let's make Africa green.
Yes.
Let that pasture be here in Africa.
Yes.
So I'll not choose.
So to cut it short, if you have any message, what would that be to the African Americans? African
Americans' short message is that we in Africans, we love you so much, and don't say that you are not Africans. You are Africans. Come and know your culture. Come and visit your culture. You know, a lot of Black Americans say they denounce. You know, they denounce their countries, their African countries.
Yeah.
Even some players, they are given an opportunity to play for their countries in Africa, but they resist it. They resist. So I will tell them, if you get a chance, if you are capable, and you are a Black American and you are capable of making your country, your home country, your African country better, come back to Africa.
Yes.
Make us proud.
Wow.
Yeah, we love you, but we love you. So I don't have anything negative on you.
Remind us what you do.
I am the Kenyan Beast. I am a content creator. I do African content. You just come with me. We are rolling African way. On my YouTube channel, we are rolling African way.
Yes.
Kenyan Beast on TikTok, Kenyan Beast on YouTube, and on Instagram. Yeah.
So guys, thank you. That was Kenyan Beast.
Yeah, come and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The last question.
Yeah.
Would you recommend Kenya to African Americans?
Recommend Kenya to African America?
Yeah, like would you recommend Nairobi city to them?
Yeah, sure. I will recommend Kenya to them. It's only Kenya or even other African countries.
Yes.
I will recommend them to to visit, yeah? That's what you're asking.
Yes.
I will recommend like Kenya
Maybe to stay also.
to visit or to stay.
Yes.
Okay. For now, don't come to stay. Just be there because there it's so greener than here for now.
Yes.
But you just come and visit, come and see. I will not make a decision for you that you must come to your country. You must come to Kenya and stay. But what I'll tell you, just visit, see the beauty, and you will make the choice by yourself. There are a lot of whites here and people. I think even you have captured some whites.
Yes,
when they come to visit Kenya, they don't go back. They eat here nyama choma, mtura, and we move on. But I would recommend come and visit.
So to you, US is better than Africa?
For me, Africa is better than US. It's that it's just our leaders, some people who we have choose to make our lives better. They are playing with us, but Africa is better. We are richer.
Yeah.
US, they get their things from Africa, maybe oil, mineral, copper. We are rich. We are better. But on the industrial side, on the how the country has grown, I give it to US.
Wow.
I cannot take that. I give it to US.
Thank you a lot, brother.
Thank you so much.
That's Kenyan Beast.
I am the Kenyan Beast.
Hey, bro, what's up?
I'm good.
I'm Evans. What's your name?
My name is Peter.
Peter.
Most of people on the streets know me as Peter Flex.
Yes.
Yeah.
So are you a Kenyan or a Ugandan?
I'm a Kenyan so far.
You have the Ugandan accent.
I don't know. I know you guys are the only people who hear my accent, and I don't know. I only know that I'm a Kenyan
Yes.
by birth and by
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can't hear your own accent.
I can't define my own accent.
That's true.
Yep.
So as a young Kenyan man,
Yes.
do you know the African Americans?
Yes, I know the African Americans.
Tell me what you know about them.
What I know about African Americans is that Africa. What I believe so far about African Americans is that they originated from Africa.
Yes.
Yes, and since they originated from Africa, first of all, I've heard of some African American who are saying that they're not from Africa, and I don't believe so. What I believe is that African Americans did come from Africa. It's only that some of them were born in the American side, and they don't believe that they came from Africa.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they call themselves the foundational Black American.
Yes.
They think that they were created there.
I don't believe so.
You don't believe so?
Yeah, because if you get to learn history, you get to see that you get to know how the black originated, or where the black originated, and how and what happened for them to to become Black Americans.
Yes.
Yes.
As long as they have the black skin and they look like you and me, they are still Africans.
Yes.
Anyways, let me ask you this. Would you marry a lady from,
African American.
An African American lady
Yes, I prefer to marry an African American lady.
over an African?
Yes.
Really? You leave your African sister and go for a...
It's not that I'm not loving my only African ladies, but sometimes you have to to sit somewhere else. Not your brother marrying from Africa, your sister being married in Africa, and you marry from the same Africa. Sometimes you have to explore, get to know other people, get to bring other people to your community, and make them experience what we experience as Africans, as pure Africans. And I will prefer marrying or dating a Black American or American African, simply because they have the black skin, they have the black tone as us, as me. And the other thing is that I just love their accent. They've got one of the best accents you can ever find in America. Yes.
So, okay, the president of Kenya, William Ruto,
Yes.
said that Kenyans now visa free.
Yes.
They just have to pay the ETA. So, what do you think about the president allowing African Americans as individuals to come and live in Africa, Kenya?
First of all, whatever the president, let me say, proposed,
Yes.
I don't feel like it's it's that good. Since if Kenya if Kenya will become a visa-free country, that means anyone who wants to come to Kenya will just come to Kenya. Even people with no business, with nothing to do with Kenya or in Kenya, they just come to Kenya and meander around. And maybe our economy will be high who are not even from Kenya. Yes. We will be spending much on other people more than spending on our fellow Kenyans.
So would you welcome an African American into your house personally?
Yes, I would. As long as he or she has a Kenyan visa and has a passport.
As long as they're legal.
Yes, as long as they're legal in Kenya.
Yes.
I'll invite.
You don't want criminals.
And okay, it's not that someone who doesn't have a passport or is not legal in Kenya is a criminal, but I just prefer someone to be legally, so that anything might happen, the customs might have the knowledge of the person being in your country or in your house. Yeah.
So do you think Kenya is conducive for allowing Black Americans to come and stay?
Yes.
Why is that?
Since we have a good economy and many of Black Americans are people who are rich, so it's we welcome them to come in Kenya because we have a conducive environment for for putting out your business, for doing anything just to sustain yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Amazing.
So the last question.
Yes.
In a scale of 10, how would you rate Nairobi City to an African American?
10 over 10.
10 over 10, yes. Why would you give your city 10 out of 10?
First of all, Nairobi City is the only city in Africa which has a national park in the middle of the city. In terms of infrastructure, the Nairobi City from Kenya has developed much in a way that right now, our roads, first of all, let's start with our roads. Our roads are, there's not that too much congestion of cars because of good infrastructure.
Yes.
The other thing is that Kenya is the capital of all businesses in Kenya.
Yes.
So Nairobi is the capital of all businesses in Kenya. Yes. So if you want to do anything, maybe you want to go somewhere else apart from Nairobi, you just have to come to Nairobi first.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you a lot, brother.
Amazing.
So tell us where we can find you.
Okay, you can find me on YouTube as Peter Flex, Instagram Peter Flex, TikTok Peter Flex. I'm not yet in Twitter or any other places. I'm only on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Peter Flex.
So to finalize,
yes,
pass your message to the African Americans.
Okay, my message to African Americans is that we don't have any grudge or any something bad with you guys. We love you guys, first of all. One thing I want Black Americans or African Americans to know is that African people do love you so much, first of all. Yes. And I would recommend you guys to come to Kenya, first of all, before you go to any other country in Africa. Come experience our culture. Come experience our economy. Come experience the nature of Africa in Kenya. Yes, you're much welcome. We love you guys.
So that's Peter Flex. Thank you so much, brother.
Amazing. Thank you so much as well.
I appreciate.
Amazing. Thank you.